Did you know that there's a real-life vampire living among us? And I'm not talking about the mythical creature, often described as feeding on living humans. Everyone has met one of these realistic vampires and visits them from time to time. Some are afraid of these creatures, while others might not even be faced by them, or just pretend to not be faced. They use a small but sharp tool to carefully extract your precious blood out of you until you're shriveled up like a raisin. When they are done, they taste it just to check for your overall health. Yeah, you're lacking an iron. Your blood sugar levels are too high. Your kidneys are failing, and I can taste the hint of diabetes. You're also lacking in vitamins A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Yes, these vampires are also healthcare professionals called phlebotomists. Okay, maybe I exaggerated on some parts. Now, in all seriousness, collectors cannot touch your bare skin without gloves, let alone make any contact with your blood. So, about them tasting it to see what you're lacking isn't quite accurate, to be honest. Now, the process of analyzing your blood is not the phlebotomist's job. They just collect the blood and later on the day have the samples picked up by transport officers, often referred as couriers. These couriers deliver your blood samples to the lab in the early afternoon and then have lab workers analyze your blood. So it's not the collector's job to analyze and know what your blood results may be, but rather the lab analysts. Okay, it's a whole process. And phlebotomy isn't just collecting blood, but also there's various tests performed, like collecting stool and urine samples, nail clippings, urea breath tests, so-called UBT, performing ECG, swabs. It's also important to follow infection control by wearing PPE like gloves and performing hand hygiene before and after patient. So the gloves should always be changed before every patient. Of course, avoid cross-contamination. They should also make sure patients' details are correct, which by double-checking the details, double-checking labeling on the tubes, because if you get one mistake, then there'll be a lot of errors and the lab workers will be confused. It may harm the patient by getting the incorrect diagnosis, which that leads to them taking wrong medications that would literally kill them. So it is very important to get the patient's details correctly and label everything correctly, even their names. So yes, even if it's the easiest job in the medical field, it still has risks. So we need to make sure everything goes smoothly. I've actually been to work experience as a phlebotomist for a whole week. I'll explain my experience in another video because it's pretty long. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it here for my first video. If you have any questions about phlebotomy or pathology collection, please leave a comment down below. Yeah, and please correct me if I was wrong throughout the video, if I missed something, which I obviously did miss a lot of details, but I just wanted a recap about phlebotomist and pathology collection. I actually graduated this course a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to share things I knew. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.